Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ronnie Resells, and on this video we're going to recap all of the stuff that I sold within the last week on eBay. Part-time reseller, do this for fun, make a little side money, it's good times, let's get into it. Alright, starting the week off on not so much of a high note in a way. I had these listed for buy it now price of 18 bucks. I listed them also as an auction with a starting bid of $9.99. They've been in my store. This was the first pair of shoes that I bought from Goodwill, and I was just sure that I was going to make good money on these. They don't have any shoelaces, but they were in really, really good condition. I had them listed with that buy it now for like 20 bucks for the longest time, and nobody would ever bite. So this week I converted them over to an auction with a starting bid of $10, which is what I paid for them, just trying to recoup what I got out of them. And that's the only bid that I received. Kind of disappointing, but got that inventory moved at least. I did a little better on this one. I picked up this Under Armour women's Heat Gear shirt for $3 at a local-ish thrift shop in Pittsburgh, and it sold for $14 plus shipping. I've had this Lego set that I built long ago and broke down, kept it all complete, kept all the minifigures, and included the manual, just no box. So I wound up accepting a best offer of $48.99 plus shipping on this one. Very happy with this sell. This is a pair of jeans that I picked up and listed about 2 weeks ago. I paid $10 for them, listed them for $35.99, said that they have stains here and there, wanted you to see the pictures. They're Rock Revival jeans. They were kind of pink, but they were also kind of fancy. They had all of this like metallic stuff on there, and you can see I kind of tried to do a good job of pointing out where those stains are. But yeah, I got $35.99 for them plus shipping. Really solid flip for me here. This is a 1981 Oscar the Grouch. He looks very menacing. He's not a very large guy. He's only like 8 or 9 inches. And I sold him for $14.99 plus shipping. And I only paid $0.25 for him. Heck yeah, I like finding ink cartridges. I said right in the description, it's best by April 2017. There's no way that they don't know that, and it sold pretty quick, 10 bucks plus shipping. And I only paid $1 for this, so that is a nice, quick, tidy, easy profit. Stuff like this is so easy to list. I would much prefer to only sell hard goods over clothing because it's just so easy to list, so easy to store, but it is what it is. Well, I did receive a best offer on these minifigures, but the buyer apparently had remorse and said that they didn't want it because it didn't include Davy Jones. They thought that this lot included all of the minifigures from that particular Lego set, and obviously it doesn't. Don't know how they wound up. They made me an offer because I had this listed for $125. They offered me $85. I accepted it, and then they were like, hey, I got to cancel that payment because it doesn't come with all the figures. Okay, so it's relisted. Bricks on a Roll. So this was a Lego set that came out a couple of years back whenever they were celebrating the 60th anniversary patent of the original Lego brick. With this set, you also got a pretty cool manual. I have that somewhere. I probably should have tried to include that here. That probably would have upped the value quite a bit on this set. $20 is what I accepted as my my purchase price on here. So they got a really good deal. It's 442 pieces. It's a retired set. But it's just a bunch of bricks. I mean, there's no minifigures, there's no special parts in here, so I was happy to move this one out. Really good flip here. I paid $0.25 for this Toastite sandwich pie maker. Basically, you put your ingredients inside of there, and you can almost make like an Uncrustable. You throw that into the fire, and it melts whatever's in there. If you're not following Fritz on TikTok, you need to. I think his TikTok name is Old Time Hockey, Hawkey. And he does all, like, he calls it cottagecore, and he has like this really soothing voice, and he talks about how he's gonna make this food, and then he always plays like retro Nintendo games. Like, Richard, if you're not watching Old Time Hawkeye on TikTok, you need to. I think you'd really like him. But he has one of these, and that's why I knew what it was whenever I saw it when I was out and about. And it's also very old, and whenever you find something that's very old and heavy, that's usually a good sign that it's going to bring some pretty decent profit. So it sold for $25 plus shipping. Sold an old Lego Nexo Knights set that once again I had built. I had kept it complete. It came with both of the minifigures there, and I wound up taking a best offer of $25 plus shipping for that. Sold another one of these Hallmark Itty Bitties. Hallmark stuff sells pretty well. I paid 10 cents for this, the old local thrift shop. It was new with the tag on it. Very, very good condition, obviously. It sold for $8 plus shipping. And so this is the second one that I had, and they've both sold now. sold a Lego Movie 2 set. These have appreciated in value like hot garbage in the sunshine. I was happy to move this one for $55 plus shipping. I want to say back in the day I paid maybe $30 for this on clearance at Walmart. There's no way that I paid full price. I'm thinking it was like 30 bucks. So I made some good money even though I had to hang on to it for a while. So I found a copy of Toy Story on Blu-ray and it came with the case at the local thrift shop. So I paid 25 cents for that. I had a DVD version of it that I just slipped in here because this one that I found at the thrift shop didn't have the DVD disc. So I had the DVD disc, I slipped it in there because I'm never going to use the DVD and wound up selling it for $4.99 plus shipping. Very satisfying sell here. I spent $3 on these Skechers women's memory foam slippers that seemed like they were like basically brand new. I mean, look at the insides of these. They look brand new to me. So I advertised them as pre-owned, but just kind of said, hey, they're in really good shape. And sure enough, somebody bit at 18 bucks plus shipping. Last item was a bundle that I sold to one person, and I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent, bit of a rant about how bad eBay is at combining shipping for items. I've been buying a lot of stuff on Whatnot lately, and it's so nice to go into those auctions and to win something, and then if you win something else, they just add $1 onto your auction, and so you wind up paying a very small amount of money for shipping. And this is not only customer friendly, but it's very seller friendly as well because it encourages people to buy a lot more stuff from your store. eBay, it's the total opposite experience. This weekend, I had a person message me and say, hey, I'm really interested in 3 of your brickheads that you have for sale. Would you do combined shipping? I said, absolutely. So I went into the settings, I turned it on, I tried it out on like a user account that I have. It seemed like it was working. I told the person to try again and they said, no, it's charging me $5.10 for each one of these brickheads. And I was like, well, that's weird. Well, eBay's recommendation is that you should go ahead and check out, give me your money, and then I will refund you the difference for the shipping charge that you get, which is just real dumb in my opinion. For a company the size of eBay and as long as they've been doing it, they're really going to need to put some efforts into the things that their competition is doing really well. And that is live auctions, right? eBay doesn't have a live auction feature just like Whatnot, and being able to combine items. Just today I was watching a YouTube video, a very prominent YouTuber, I can't recall his name. Usually he does like hour-long YouTube videos and I don't watch them, but today it was only 10 minutes and it was all about the ways that eBay can modernize and almost catch up to the competition, because even though eBay's been around for a long time, they're still the big dogs on the block, but they've got some serious competition on the live auction front because people are just flocking to Whatnot and spending lots of money because A, it's fun to bid on stuff and buy stuff, and B, the user experience is just so much better on Whatnot right now, especially when it relates to buying multiple things, which is good, like I said, not only for the buyer, but also for the seller as well. So this person wound up buying the Black Widow brickhead, the Robin brickhead, and the Batgirl brickhead. They were all listed for $14.99 a piece, so they paid $45 plus $8 in shipping. That's kind of what I landed on for them. I just said, you know, with 3 items, we're going to be up into that priority mail rate. So how does $8 sound? They said that sounds fine, so I gave them a refund. It was way more painful than it should have been, but I sold the 3 brickheads. We combined the shipping. I just can't believe that it's that hard for a buyer to buy multiple things from a seller. I don't know if I really don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong, because listening to that guy in the YouTube video today talk about it, you know, he's been doing this for a living, for his full-time job for years, and he was complaining about how difficult it is to combine shipping on items. So hopefully they can figure that out, and hopefully they'll have a live auction format sometime in the near future, because I still have not been approved for Whatnot. Dang it. Approve me, Whatnot. All right, so in total this week, we sold 15 items. It's $567, and that includes shipping and fees. So my take home, you know, and then minus that $85 that I didn't wind up getting for those Lego minifigures. Pretty solid week. I'm pretty happy with it. We rallied really good on the weekend again. I think I took like 8 or 9 packages to the post office today being Monday, the day that I'm recording this. But yeah, super excited about future endeavors, and hopefully I'll be able to sell on Whatnot at some point, and I'll be able to include videos about that as well. But thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. Hope y'all have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. And I just realized that I was looking at the wrong camera the whole time, so that'll happen when you have a 2-camera setup and they're like this close together. All right, goodbye. Goodbye.